Okay, let's forget all the sci-fi stuff about what AI might do in, 2050. We're talking about right now. Well, almost right now. We're going to break down a really practical, no-fluff roadmap for AI in 2026. And trust me, what's coming isn't just another software update. It's a total shift in how our world is going to work.
So here's the thing. 2026 is shaping up to be a pretty weird year, but probably not for the reasons you're thinking. This isn't just another one of those AI will change everything headlines we see every day. The real story is way more specific and honestly, a lot more interesting.
Why weird? Well, it's because all these huge forces are about to crash into each other at the same time. You've got AI shifting from just giving you answers to actually doing things. Then you throw in a shaky economy, this crazy surge in energy that AI needs to run, and even how we use social media is changing. It's like a perfect storm brewing.
So, how do we make sense of all this chaos? We're going to walk through the 2026 AI roadmap, which was put together by the lanky Sriharsha. We're going to unpack 6 key predictions from his work that you absolutely need to get your head around as we gear up for this pivotal year.
All right, first up, the biggest theme. It's about AI getting a brand new job description. We're moving on from AI assistants to AI executors.
So, prediction number 1, 2026 is not the year AI just gets a little bit smarter. No, it's the year it starts getting stuff done for real. Think about it. The massive change here is going from an AI that just helps you write an email to one that can actually observe what's happening, decide on a course of action, and then go and do it, all on its own.
And look, this isn't just some wild theory. The signals are coming from the very top dogs in the industry. You've got Sam Altman from OpenAI, Sundar Pichai from Google. They're all talking about this new agentic era. They're describing a world where AI systems plan things out and then take action on your behalf. They literally see AI becoming the execution layer for the whole economy.
And it doesn't stop there. Microsoft's Satya Nadella, the folks over at A16Z, they're all saying the same thing. The real money, the real game changer, isn't going to come from just strapping an AI copilot onto our old ways of doing things. Nope. The next huge winners are going to be the companies that use AI to completely blow up and redesign entire workflows from scratch.
And that brings us right to prediction number 2. By 2026, the thing that makes a business successful, it's Moat, It's not going to be about having the fanciest new AI model. Just look at this breakdown. The winning teams, they're laser-focused on owning their entire workflow, end-to-end. That's a real lasting advantage. And the losing teams, they're going to be stuck chasing the latest model, arguing about hype, and basically paying a tax to the big model providers for a temporary boost.
So just stop and think about it for a second. In your job, right now, what's that one annoying, complicated workflow that you just wish could run itself by 2026? Because that thought, right there, that's where the massive opportunity is.
Okay, let's keep going. Because with all this new power, you know what comes next, right? New pressure. A lot of new pressure. The next big theme is super simple. Prove it or lose it.
This leads to prediction number 3. The party is over. The era of just playing around with AI is ending. If the last couple of years have been the pilot season, lots of hype, a bit of AI theater, then 2026 is the reckoning. It's when the CFO walks into the room, slams the door, and demands to see a real, measurable return on investment. The new motto is going to be, show me the money or we're killing this project.
Now this is where it gets really interesting. Prediction 4. Once AI starts actually executing tasks, we're talking sending payments, firing off legal documents, handling customer issues, the whole game changes. The thing that will separate the winners from the losers won't be how smart the AI is. It'll be trust. Can you actually trust it?
So how on earth do you build that trust? Well, it's not just a vague feeling. It's a whole system. You can think of it as a trust stack, and it's built on asking some really tough questions. What are our policies? What is the AI even allowed to do? Can we prove why it did what it did? Who has permission to kick off these actions? Where did the data even come from? And maybe most importantly, when it screws up, and it will, do we have a way to do a post-mortem and make sure it learns?
And that boils down to this one critical question. If an AI agent at your company sends a huge payment to the wrong place, or sends out a legal email with a massive error, who's accountable? Who takes the fall? If you don't have a clear answer to that question right now, 2026 is going to be really, really tough.
Okay, for our last section, we need to zoom out a bit. We've got to look past the cool software and the fancy models and talk about the real-world physical stuff that makes all of this possible.
So, prediction number 5 is that our actual daily experience with AI is going to be shaped by some, well, less glamorous stuff, but it's absolutely critical. For starters, think metered, usage-based pricing, not just flat subscriptions. Then there's reliability. An AI going down won't just be an inconvenience, it could be a catastrophic operational failure. We'll also have to make tougher choices between privacy and convenience. And a huge new skill will be cost discipline, knowing how to pick the right size model for the job, not just the biggest, most expensive one.
And that leads us to the final prediction. And this one might be the biggest of them all. Prediction number 6 is simple, but it is so powerful. AI is leaving the screen.
What does that mean? It means in 2026, AI agents are no longer just going to live inside our computers. They're going to start doing things in the real, physical world. We are talking about autonomous systems running entire warehouses and factories, AI conducting experiments in labs, managing fleets of trucks and vehicles, even showing up in hard hat jobs like field service. Okay, so we've just walked through this entire roadmap. A lot to take in, I know. So what's your next move? What's the one big idea you need to walk away with? Here it is, the most important point of all of this. The future that's coming in 2026, it's not about a smarter AI. It's about an autonomous AI. It's not about better answers. It's about getting real work done. The entire focus is shifting from intelligence to execution. So look, this roadmap isn't just some crystal ball prediction. It's really a framework for how to think about the next couple of years. And if you're sitting there wondering how all this is going to affect your job, your company, your entire industry, and you want to get ahead of it, then a really great place to start is to check out the work of the author Valanki Sriharsha. He's the one who's constantly connecting these dots, piecing all these signals together, and really mapping out the future for anyone who wants to be a leader in this new world. And I'll just leave you with one last question to chew on. Forget about your company for a second. Think about you personally. What's one workflow in your own life that you would actually be willing to completely hand over to an autonomous AI in 2026? Seriously, think about it. Your answer to that question might just tell you everything you need to know about where this is all going.